So to understand about beta-glucans and how they work, first we must have a basic grasp of the immune system. So we could say that your immune system is a safeguard against infection, illness and disease. It's a vast and complex network of cells, tissues and organs all synergistically working together to protect you against any threat to your health. So one of the main players in your immune system is leukocytes. Now they're your defensive white blood cells. We have between 4,000 and 11,000 of these leukocytes per microliter of blood. So we have a lot of them. And you can think of them as like security. So they're constantly scanning around your blood and tissues and organs, and they're looking for any suspicious activity. So the suspicious activity comes in the form of antigens. Now this is a molecular trace that's found on the surface of pathogens, and once the leukocytes detect this antigen, then they send out a SOS to the rest of the troops. So then this calls in the phagocytes. Now the phagocytes trigger an immune response by sending macrophages and dendritic cells into the blood. Now these consume the foreign cells. So if you remember high school biology, then the macrophages are like the Pac-Man, and when they identify this antigen, this pathogenic cell, then they consume it and destroy it. Now once they have consumed the pathogenic cell, then what they do is they're able to identify the particular antigen, and then they transmit it to the rest of the immune system. So it's pretty amazing. So this then alerts the lymphocytes. It's another type of leukocyte. So the one of the lymphocytes are the T cells. So the T cells, they go out and they search for the infected cells and they destroy it. And then you have your B cells and your helper T cells, and they use this information from the unique antigens to produce special proteins called antibodies. Now each antigen has its unique matching antibody, and they kind of form like a lock and key system. So the antibody knows the exact code to most efficiently destroy the antigen. So this is basically your immune system in a nutshell, and over time you're exposed to more and more different pathogens, and your body creates more antibodies for a wide variety of flus and diseases and whatnot, so then it can more effectively destroy any threats to your health. So yeah, that's the immune system. Now, beta-glucans, where do they fit in? Well, beta-glucans are a type of polysaccharides, and there's lots and lots of different types of beta-glucans. So ones that are quite commonly known are the beta-glucans that are found in oats and barley, which are effective for your cardiovascular health. Now, the beta-glucans that are found in fungi and also in algae, they are really good for your immune system. So the beta-glucans, you ingest them and they go into your digestive system, and then they're absorbed into the bloodstream. And what's really amazing, I think, is that the macrophages, the Pac-Man ones, they have a receptor for the beta-glucans. So the beta-glucans can bind to the macrophages, and it makes them more efficient. So when the macrophages go out and they look for the antigens, they can find them quicker. When they're destroying the antigens, when they're munching them, they can do it quicker and more efficiently. So this is called your innate immune response. So we could say that beta-glucans help with your innate immune response. Now, what else they do is, so once the macrophages combined with the beta glucans, they send out these little molecules which send the SOS to the rest of the immune system, and it does this more efficiently as well. So then you're able to have the troops of your immune system come quicker, and this is called the adaptogenic response. So basically, this means that it stimulates your immune system, but not to the point of overstimulating it and making it go crazy. So people with an autoimmune disease, they have an overstimulated immune system. Now, what else is amazing about these beta glucans is it helps to reduce your immune response if it's overstimulated. So if you have an autoimmune disease, it helps to reduce it, and if you have a weaker immune system, it helps to bring it up. So this makes it an adaptogenic. So beta glucans are found in all medicinal mushrooms, and they're found in the cell walls, but they're encapsulated by chitin. So the cell walls of fungi are made from this really hard substance that we can't digest. So if you just eat the mushroom raw, or cook it and eat it, or it's been dried and powdered, you're not going to get the effects of the beta glucan because it needs to be hot water extracted. So in conclusion, beta glucans help to stimulate your immune system, but they don't overstimulate it, and they basically help your immune system to become more balanced and work more harmoniously.